Welcome to PS Academy. I'm your host Istvan, digital marketer and marketing automation specialist, and in this video I'll be getting into the basics of Facebook marketing. We'll be covering a couple of topics, including how to make your first Facebook business page, how to start ads on this Facebook business page, and of course the bread and butter of Facebook marketing, which is Facebook Ads Manager. This tool will revolutionize the way you build and manage Facebook ads. If you're new to digital marketing, or Facebook marketing specifically, make sure you subscribe to our channel, since we will be sharing tips and tricks on a regular basis, and we'll be continuing this video series about Facebook marketing, turning you from an amateur Facebook marketer to a real professional. Now, before we get into the actual spicy bits of Facebook advertising, like the things some advertisers are getting really wrong, we of course need to learn some of the most basic elements of Facebook advertising. And the first step, of course, is creating a Facebook business page. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what's the difference between my page and a Facebook business page? And let me tell you, there's a ton of differences. And the first one that really comes to mind is that Facebook business pages give you so many tools to work with. I mean, just think about analytics. When you're using your regular Facebook page, there's not a lot of analytics going on. I mean, you can't really tell a lot of statistical data, and there's no overview to what you're doing. You're sharing some content, you're getting some likes, maybe some people are clicking on the links you're posting, but you have no idea. If you're a business that has services or products and you're selling these things, you can post them as actual buyable services and products on your Facebook page. People will see your price, they'll see a description, they can basically see the product just like on an e-commerce shop. Of course, you'll need to link these products somewhere to an external site, but still, you'll have your very own product marketplace on Facebook. Another thing is scheduling appointments. For example, if, I don't know, you're in a nail salon or a barber shop, you'll want to schedule appointments with your customers, and Facebook gives you this interactive calendar where people can actually schedule their appointments into your diary, and it just works by itself basically. So you won't be needing to take calls anymore because people will just schedule their appointments on your Facebook with availability and everything. Another thing, of course, is jobs. If you're a business, at some point you're going to be employing people, and what you can do on your personal page is post an announcement that you're looking to hire someone. But on a Facebook business page, you've got these really advanced job tools that let you post an announcement that you want to hire someone, and that will go to all sorts of channels where people can find your job posting. But now let's get into actually building a Facebook business page. So the first thing I'll be doing over here is opening up my browser window. And once I'm in here, I'll be typing facebook.com. You can use any browser window you want, it doesn't matter. I'm using Safari right now. Let's actually maximize this. And once we're on the page, you can see my newsfeed over here. I'll be looking for this plus button. This plus button is the create button. And once you click it, you'll see that there's a bunch of options over here, such as post, story, live event, and page, of course. So I'll be clicking here to create a page, but before that, let me explain. Page and business page is basically the same thing. They're just different ways of calling it. Our own personal page is called a Facebook profile. So what we're doing right now is using our Facebook profile in order to create a Facebook business page. So let's get to it. I'll click over here, and this will open up the page creation window. So it'll ask us a couple of questions, such as what are we going to name our page, what category it is, and of course a description. So when it comes to page name, obviously I recommend that you choose a name that is very descriptive of your business or contains your business name. Now, we're not creating an actual page for our business, we're creating a demo page, so to say. But still, I'll try to focus it on PS Academy. So for this name section over here, I'll call the page PS Academy Demo Page. I think this is pretty descriptive, since this is going to be the page that we're going to be using in our upcoming videos as well. There are a couple of rules about what kind of names you can choose. Obviously, you can't choose explicit names, names that contain various swear words, names that obviously copy legitimate organizations such as, I don't know, Coca-Cola or Apple Inc. and a bunch of other rules. If you want to learn more about these rules, you can click on this Learn More section over here. Now, the next thing you have to introduce over here is the category. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, what is this category and why is it important? Basically, every page can have a couple of categories. It says over here you can choose up to 3. The first one will be the most important and will be the main category your business is in. How do these categories affect your business? Facebook and its algorithm sorts content based on a lot of criteria. And one of these minor criteria, let's say, is the category they're in. So for example, PS Academy, I'd fit it into the education category because that's basically what we do over here. Now, depending on what kind of business you have, it can be different categories such as a restaurant or food and drink or legal or human resources. What you need to do is actually give a couple of searches over here. So if I write marketing, it's going to give me marketing agency. Pretty straightforward. Let's actually write education because that's what the main category I'd say PS Academy fits into. So I'll choose education and it says up to 3. So I'll choose 3 more. I think what we saw previously on marketing agency fits pretty well. Since Pixel Solutions is the company that is responsible for PS Academy and Pixel Solutions is a marketing agency. I also want something related to advertising because advertising is going to be the main topic of these courses. So I'll say advertising. Oh, look over here. Advertising/marketing. I think that's just perfect. Now, moving on to the description, it says, write about what your business does, the services you provide, or the purpose of the page. Character limit 255. So we can write quite a few words over here to describe, to basically give the perfect summary of what this page is intended for. Since it's PS Academy demo page, I say let's just write an introductory description. I'll keep it pretty short since this will be just a demo page, not an actual page we're using. So let's say PS Academy is where amateur digital marketers turn pro. Awesome. So we have our page description right over here. Now we're pretty much done. Over here we have a preview of our page and you can see our name. Let's just double check this. PS Academy demo page. That is correct. We have the main category our page is in. And of course we have in this about section the description of our page. This description you'll be able to change. So don't worry too much about selecting the perfect description. However, when you're looking at the name, make sure you double check it because it's pretty difficult to change the name of a Facebook page. Okay, so we're pretty much done over here. I'll click Create Page and it says there is already a page named Demo, a PS Academy demo page, which isn't a problem. This is actually a page I have previously created, so let's just try something different. And don't worry if you run into this issue. I'm sure there's a bunch of creative ways you can name your page that still fits your business. So I'll just say PS Academy Demo. How about that? We have 2 new things over here, which is profile photo and cover photo. You can see over here on this little eye icon specifications for the size of these images. So this says it's 170 and with a 170 pixels at least. Do note that these are minimum requirements. So basically, if you keep this aspect ratio, which is 1:1, you can actually go as high with the resolution as you wish. So you can go 1000 to 1000 pixels or 1080 to 1080. Same over here. It gives you a pretty good idea of what the dimensions of this cover photo are in pixels. However, you can upscale this as much as you want until you respect this aspect ratio. Coincidentally, I already have some images for this, so I'll just click Add Profile Picture. This will browse my computer and I'll select PS Academy 1 from my desktop. Well, let's upload this. And we can see a nice little preview over here. Let's add a cover photo. I'll choose PS Academy 2. Upload my cover photo. You can see it's loading right over here. And it gives me this nice little cover photo. Now you may notice all the content on this cover is a bit towards the top for the moment. Now what I can do is drag to reposition. So I'll just reposition this right over here so everything is on the middle. Awesome. So now we have an actually nice looking page over here. We can give it a little mobile preview, and this looks awesome on mobile as well. So we'll just go ahead and create our page. Let's click save. Awesome! We have our very first Facebook business page, and that means we're one step closer to starting ads on the Facebook marketing platform. Now, I've told you that we'll be discussing what amateur marketers do wrong on the marketing platform. However, this video has gone on pretty long already, and I think we've covered some basic steps you'll need to be looking over. We still got a lot to do on our Facebook page. We got to do a bunch of setup stuff. We got to do settings. We got to put on some content. So before I actually get into Facebook boosted posts and how you're going wrong with them, and then showing you Facebook Ads Manager, we're gonna take a short break, and I'll be back with that information in the next video. If you've liked today's content, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. Let me know in the comments down below how you named your very first Facebook business page, whether you created it now or you created it a long time ago. Write it down there. Let me see what kind of inspiration you had for naming your business. Give this video a share. Maybe some of your friends will want to know how to create their very first Facebook page or would like to get into digital marketing as a whole. In any case, that was it for today. Thank you very much for staying until the end of this video. I'll see you next time with the spicy part of marketing, where we'll find out what a lot of amateurs are doing wrong. So stay tuned and see you soon.